Neo here. Hello. Welcome to Back to Warcraft. This is another news update regarding Nostalgia Battlefield, the tournament where Grubby is coming back to competitive Warcraft, the tournament that's actually starting in 19 hours. $45,000 on the line, a team battle tournament with 24 players in Harbin, China. It's offline, it's gonna be amazing. So, since everything is pretty close, we got a lot of updates here, and first thing you need to know is the schedule. And I can show it to you on our homepage, backtowarcraft.com. It's right here. Nostalgia Battlefield starts, as you can see here, in 19 hours, 4:20 CET on February 10, but we have more. We have 2 more days, so that is a combined 30 hours of Warcraft, and that's the first day. We got the pre-show here to discuss the format a bit, to discuss the players that are there. Then, half an hour later, we're going into the team draft. We have 8 team captains. You can see them here. Infi, Moon, Grubby, Lin, Fly, TH, 120, and Remind. And they will pick from the other 16 players that qualified for this event. And those are Chimico, Romantic, Jupiter Focus, So and Kira, WFZ, Hune, TBCBM, who is replacing Sock, Live, Shishi, Alice3, Karma, Lawlight, and Colorful. So a lot of cool players to pick from. And yeah, we're gonna have 8 strong teams competing for $21,000. It's gonna be a nice little cash for them. What's the system gonna be? That's a little tricky, because we have, of course, gonna be Clan Wars. It's not gonna be the WC3L format that we saw back then. It's not gonna be 3 1-on-1s or 2-on-2 or something. It's gonna be the NGL format. So King of the Hill, basically, who has a remaining player at the end, will survive. 2 players starts. The loser will be replaced by a teammate, and if one team has no player anymore, then the winner advances. This will be played in a double elimination bracket. We have Team Infi versus Team Moon, Team Grubby versus Team Lin for the Crown of Orcs, Team Fly versus Team TH, and Team 120 versus Remind. Then they play a double elimination. The first day is the entire stage 1. That means winner bracket quarterfinals and loser bracket round 1. Then on day 2, we complete the entire double elimination thing, but we won't play the losers final, we won't play the grand final. That has a reason, because the top 4 teams out of these 8 will continue into a bubble system. What the hell is a bubble system, you might ask? Alright, so the winner of the winner bracket is slot number 1, that is seed number 1. The loser of the winner's final is seed number 3. The winner of the loser's final, or semi-final, is seed 3, and the loser of the loser's semi-final is seed 4. That means we're gonna get a rematch of this match here in this bubble stage. That is the 3rd place versus the 4th place. The winner advances and will meet seed number 2, the loser of the winner's finals, and the winner of this match will meet the winner of the winner bracket. Sounds a little complicated. Trust me, it isn't. It's gonna be very, very easy to follow, and it's gonna be very cool. Speaking of very cool, I got a little story to share that I did on Reddit already in a written form, because that is everything you need to know about the tournament and the system and stuff. I knew about this tournament since January. Some people told me that Grubby's gonna be playing, so of course I got a big interest in this tournament. Everybody wants to see Grubby. The hype was gonna be amazing. And of course the Western audience wants to see the King of Orcs compete again with the World Elite. So it was one of the number 1 priorities here to bring you this tournament. So I reached out with the help of Jonwa to the tournament organizers and said, okay, here we are back to Warcraft. We've been to WCA, we've been to GCS. We are the number 1 casters for competitive Warcraft on Twitch. Do you want us to broadcast? And they said, yeah, send us a presentation or something. We're going to see about it. So a few days later, I got the response, yeah, it's fine. You can cast, but we can only provide you a clean feed. A clean feed is basically a video stream, or the Chinese video stream without the Chinese commentaries. So that's how it's supposed to be. But we've been promised this clean feed many times from Chinese organizers, or organizers in general. and they never work. May it be due to production value that is lacking, or the Great Firewall of China, we don't know, but I do not trust clean feeds anymore, and I want to be in-game. I want to have my own camera. I want to bring you Warcraft lag-free in 1080p 16:9. So I said, no, let's not do this. Is there a possibility to add your logo on stream, to play some commercials or whatever, so we can get a slot directly in-game? I said, okay, I'm gonna ask my boss about that. Please stay tuned and ask me again. So I did that, I waited, and I asked again, and they said, no decision yet. And I said, okay, I'm gonna ask a few days later, and I did that, and they said, no, still no answer. So yesterday, February 8th, I asked again, and they said, yeah, no problem, you can have an OB slot, an observer slot, and I was pretty happy. And then they said, yeah, but there's another thing, you can't stream live. I was like, what? What's the purpose of a live stream with Grubby for the Western world if you can't stream it live on Twitch? They said, no, Twitch is not allowed. It's only allowed to Chinese video streams. So from Hamburg here, the routing, it's impossible. You can't stream to Douyu or whatever. So it's going to be a pain in the ass for you as well. I want to provide the Western scene with a Twitch stream, as we always do. So I asked, okay, maybe this is lost in translation or something. Is there someone who I could ask about this decision or could talk to? Who's in charge of this decision? And they said, Blizzard USA. I was like, what the fuck? Why would Blizzard USA not allow a Twitch stream for their game? Sounded weird to me. So I asked, okay, do you have a spokesperson or anything? Someone that I could talk to? Nope. He said, maybe you could ask the president, they said. So reaching out to the CEO of Blizzard or Activision or whatever, it's not the easiest thing, but we're here at Back to Warcraft. We never stop until there's a final no, or at least we have no options left or whatever. So I reached out to several people in the scene who I know have been in contact with Blizzard before, may it be as a community side or as a former pro player who has been to their events or something. I needed anything, like an email address or a Skype account or maybe a Twitter account who would like listen or whatever. And basically every single person that I asked was extremely helpful. I got a few email addresses, and so I said, okay, they might get a few thousand emails a day. Let's just try. So I sent out the email, went to work, came back home, and I actually got a response. So that was pretty heartwarming. The Blizzard Classic team cared about this and took care about this. The communication was very fast, to the point, and yeah, they acknowledged that they like what we do and how cool the scene is. And they fixed the problem in less than 6 hours, I guess. So, we're gonna be live in 19 hours. Was it 19 hours? I think it was. I always see that on our homepage here. Yeah. 18 hours, 53 minutes. We're gonna be live at Twitch. We're gonna broadcast Nostalgia Battlefield. We have a pre-show. We have the team draft, and then we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 clan wars tomorrow. It's gonna be an amazing time. It's scheduled to be 10 hours of Warcraft, continuing on Saturday and Sunday. It's gonna be very early for the European audience, but maybe America is tuning in like crazy. And of course, all the Grubby fans, all the Grubby fanboys will set their alarms. At least that's what I'm hoping for. Remo's gonna be by my side for tomorrow, and on Saturday, I'm gonna do it alone. But it's gonna be a pleasure, a treat for all the Warcraft fans. So I hope you tune in, and I hope you follow Nostalgia Battlefield. The information will be linked in the video below. The Reddit thread, the Liquipedia coverage, stream links, everything you need, we will provide it for you, because that's why we are what we are and why you are subscribing to this channel. Thank you very much for tuning in here to this video and in the following 3 days. So see ya at Twitch, see ya at the Nostalgia Battlefield.